Good afternoon, everyone. Today it is March 24th. I'm waiting for this thing to pop up. March 24th. There you go. March 24th. It's 3:30 p.m. We're just getting ready to start our quick weekly wind down to find out where we stand at the moment with our dividend investing. Briefly explain what we're doing. Dividend Stock Talk, where we talk about dividend stocks and investing in dividend stocks for monthly cash flow. Now, I like to trade weekly so I can get some weekly income rather than monthly. So I do this every Friday just to let you know where I stand with the positions that I bought on Monday. Kind of like what I do the last 5 minutes of the game, so to speak. So we got 30 minutes before the market closes today. Today is the fourth Friday of the month. Last Friday was the third Friday, which would be the expiration for monthly options. Now, we do have weekly options, which we bought a bunch of them on Monday, and today we find out where do we stand with them. Not really where do we stand, because we did check them on Tuesday and we did check them on Thursday. So, excuse me. Today is, like I said, options expire at the end of the day, so we want to check and find out where we are, if we have to do any adjustments to them, and if we're going to be profitable or we're going to make any money, if we're going to lose money, or what we can expect come Monday. So let's get started and find out where we are with our positions. Now, as you know, we trade two different strategies. One dividend investing and the other one, excuse me, I might even have this cough since December. It won't go away. It's frustrating. We got four positions here: M, STX, MA, and DG. We're running roughly at 6% since the beginning of the year. Not bad, 6% beginning of the year. It took us all year to get, I forget where we ended up last year, but we took a huge hit. I'm talking huge on Macy's. Let's pull up Macy's for a bit. All right. Macy's starts out the year at 43. As you can see, she's basically all over the map. From high of 45. Let's get back out of here. Why does it keep doing that? I don't know. High of 45 back in November to the low of where it is today, 27. She's been from 45 to 27 all year round. She starts out the year at 43. Slow drop within the first 2-3 months of the year, in the middle of May to 30. Then from there, she's kind of sideways with an upwards trend where she makes the high end of November of 45. Then from there, huge drop within a month and a half from 45 down to 29. It's a $15 drop, which is pretty close to 40% drop in 2 months. Kind of makes you want to wonder what's going on at Macy's. Okay, sideways for a little bit, downtrend. 33. Look at all these red days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 out of the last, I don't know, that 5, 10, 15, 20. 13 out of 20. Wow. Okay, so why did she go from 33 down to 28? I don't know. We bought her at right around 33, I believe, and now she's at 28, so we're $5 off. Now, $5 doesn't sound like a lot, but when you get 1,600 shares, that $5 comes to $8,000. Okay? Now, Macy's as a company's been around for over 100 years, and we did collect 1,600 dividend checks. Not really 1,600 dividend, but 1,600 dividend. It means, I think it was like 8 cents per share, so it was like 8 times 1,600. Anyway, it was a decent amount. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Macy's, it wasn't that bad. But why? Oh, excuse me. Yawning and coughing. Not a good scenario. Okay, so we're down $8,000 on Macy's. I'm going to end up holding it until it recovers. Don't get me wrong. Collect a dividend every 90 days. I don't want to take the $8,000 loss. Okay, but let's do it one at a time. Now, DG was one that we got into today, because DG had a nice chart. Seasonality looked good and the dividend looked good. So we jumped into that. She started out the year around 85, went sideways for 2 months. Then she jumps up to another trading range around 93, went sideways for 3 months. And then from 91.75, she drops to another trading range down to 70. That's like a $20 drop in less than a week. Why? Don't know, don't really care, because that was 6 months ago. She's been going sideways for the last 6 months. Get out of there. I don't know what the heck that's from. She's going sideways for the last 6 months. Okay, and she settled into right where she is now at 69.25. Okay, now we just happen to have bought it at 69.25, and we're looking to get 71.07. 71.07. It's really not that far of a move on the upside. Hopefully Macy's can pull it off, because they've done it in the past. Look at DG. Now that's interesting, because let's jump on to, we looked at MA. We already looked at Macy's, so let's jump to MA, which is MasterCard, and see what MasterCard is doing. Now MasterCard's a lovely looking chart. Okay, she starts out the year at 91, goes up to a trading range of 96, goes sideways for a little bit, and then within a month of that, she drops down to 86. Now from 86 in the beginning of July, it's almost, I can't really say straight up, because it goes up at an angle, but it's one day after the next, it's continuing to go up to 111. So she makes a low in July at 85, or 86, sorry, 86, and then goes from 86 in July to where we are now in March at 111. Now we got 111, we got MasterCard. Let's take a look at what we have. We got MasterCard at 111.60, and right now she's at 111.79. Not a big mover, okay? So it's not going hugely for MasterCard, but we're looking to hit 114. That'll be nice, see what happens. And we just got it to MasterCard 2 days ago. So let's see what happens with that. STX is last on our list, so let's take a look at STX. STX starts the year out at 33, sideways for about a month, and then from 33 she drops down to the low of the year, 18. Now that's about a 45% drop. Now that kind of makes you want to worry and panic. So right around the beginning of May, she's at a low of the year of 1857. Now from there, it's a slow climb, because she got a climb from 18 to 23, goes sideways for a month, and then she gaps up from 24 to 29. Then it's a slow up to 32, and then she goes sideways for about a month, and then from 32 she jumps up, and then it's a consistent up and sideways, up and sideways, up and sideways. Strange. Anyway, she has a nice gap up at the middle of January from 36 all the way up to 48, and right now she's settling in at 45 even. Okay, so she's at 45 even, and we're looking to hit 49.81. So that's quite a stretch away. Okay, so collecting some dividends on this one, and then we'll readjust our sales price so we can get out probably for the same amount of money we paid for it, plus a penny or two to cover our costs. So there you have our 4 positions on the dividend capturing, where we're doing great, except for those two positions, Macy's and STX, just trotting along nicely. And we haven't, believe it or not, we haven't been collecting many dividends on the dividend capturing trading, because we have actually hit our target and then got out without collecting dividends. I think we collected 5 or 6 dividends since the beginning of the year. But it's not that bad, and we're at 6% now. So let's see, we continue on going. It's definitely a little setback from last week, because last week we had better numbers. But this week we had that big drop with Macy's and STX. So let's jump on to the next trading on our options. Let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, so we only got seven positions that we're going to look at. ATVI being the first one. ATVI. ATVI starts the year way down here at 32. Nice upward move with your predictable profit taking. Goes sideways for a little bit, up, sideways for a little bit, up, sideways for a little bit. Now, so right here in the end of October, she hits a high of 44, 45, 46. And then from end of October, she drops to the low of 35. I mean, she goes from 45 to 35, so it's a $10 drop. Sideways for a little bit, and end up the year at 36, then goes up, and then right here at the beginning of February, the second week of February, she goes from 39 and gaps up to 46, just about 46. That's a nice gap up from 36 to 46. That's like 18% increase. Sideways for about a month, it goes up, and she's settling where she is now, right around the $49 area. So let's see where we stand for ATVI. ATVI, we bought it at $45.50. And we're looking for $45.53. So you know what I think I'm going to do is I want to save the money so we can get into the next week so I can sell this, the market on close. So I'm going to change this to sell market on close because we're like 3 cents off. Oh, wait a second. We're at 49.18 and that's at 49.53. So, you know what? Let's get rid of it now. Let's cancel replace order. That way we jump out with a $600 profit and we end up with, what do you call it? End up with more money to start out next week, so we're more of a cash position. Okay, well, let's get out of here. The market is right now $49.19 and we bought it at 48. So that should be good. Okay, so change to a market, and all market orders have to be day orders, so you have to change that also. Confirm and send. Market, and let's see what the market is. Okay, so let's see if that got us out, and it did. 49.17. Okay, so we bought it. Made a nice little profit on that one. ATVI. It's like a $600 profit altogether. But that's just $360 just for today. So BMY is another one. Now that was just a stock move that we were just looking to collect the dividends equivalents. Okay, so we got in, we took a nice little chunk of money, and then we got back out again. BMY. All right, Bristol Myers Squibb. We all know who they are. Okay, we start the year off with Bristol Myers at 62. Now, from 62, she takes a couple of months to hit the high of the year of 77, which is not a bad move. But however, she goes sideways for about a month. Then right around 75, the very next day, which is the beginning of August, she takes a huge drop from 75 all the way down to 65. So it's a $10 drop, which is more than 12 or 13% drop. From there, a slow decline all the way down to hits a bottom of 49.31 back in the tail end of October. Okay, then she had some ups and downs, and she makes a low of the year and the end of January at 46. Okay, from 46 she bounces off and comes to where she's settling on a little bit of a sideways trend, and settled in at 55.94 today. Now BMY, we're looking at The 55.50, 56 calls. So what we could do is we could get out of this position now, because we don't want to lose where we are, or better yet, you know what? We're going to come back to this one before the close of the day, because we're off by 10 cents. Okay, so if we hold out for another 10 cents, we don't have to do anything for the whole day. Okay, she had a high of 56.25. So she actually made the 56 today. But if she closes above 56, we don't have to do anything. But that's a chance I don't want to take. So we're only 10 cents off. So we're going to come back to that one before we close out for the day. All right, Comcast, CMSCA. If I can do this. It's here somewhere. I know it is. Trade grid. No. Move to group. View trades. Explain margin. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just not thinking properly. CMCSA. Comcast. All right, Comcast starts the year 29.63. She jumps up to a trading range of 30, goes sideways for about 3 months, and then she jumps up to another trading range right around 33. Goes sideways for 4 or 5 months, drops down to hit a low, which is you got your support right down here. Look at this, 1, 2, 3. It's almost 4 or 5 supports right there at 30, 38, somewhere in that area, around the $30 mark. From there, right around election time. Election time's right around 11.7, 11.8. Now, from election time at 30.66, she jumps all the way up to 37, which is a 20% move to the $37 area where she is now for the last 2 or 3 months, the last 2 months. Okay, so she's at 37.40, and let's see where we are. Oh, another one. 37.25 and 37.50. We want it to be above 37.50, and it is kind of close because that's 37.40. So that's another one that's 10 cents off. Is that we're going to make it? We're going to have to come back to that one, just before 4 o'clock also. All right, MasterCard. Let's see what we're doing with MasterCard. MA. Okay, MA basically like the other account. We're looking at, she started the year up at 91, jumps up, takes about a month to jump up to a trading range of 96, goes sideways for a little bit, drops down and hit the low of the year at 86, and from 86 she jumps up to 112 where she's settling in today, right on the 112 area. And let's see what positions we have for MasterCard. We have the 111, 112 put. So that's a happy position because it looks like we're going to end up just a profit on that one. We're just going to let that one expire worthless because we are way away from the one. Not way, it's like 10. Here we go with 10 cents again. All right, 112.05. That's above the point we want. I think. Excuse me. If it closes above 112, we're in Goldens, which is where she is now, 112.09. And that's just, leave that one alone. That one does nothing. Monsanto. Let's see what Monsanto looks like. M-O-N. Monsanto. Now, Monsanto starts the year at 89, and she hits the low of the year a couple weeks later, 85. Then from there, she shoots up within the next 2 months and hits a high of 113. Drops back down to a trading range of around 103, goes sideways for a couple of months. She bounces off right at election. Why is it election? The first week of November. So she hits the first week of November, she shoots up, makes a high of the year of 113, 115 I should say, 115, almost 116. Goes sideways, and she's settling in right now at 113. And where are we with Monsanto? One Monsanto, 113, 114. Damn it, this one we're going to have to get out of this one because we are in the money on this. 113.60. Alright, let's see what we can do. So it looks like we have to get rid of everything except for MasterCard and Comcast. TGX, we're not going to touch that one because that's a short that we shorted. Let's see where we are at Verizon. VZ. Alright, Verizon starts the year out at 53. Drops down to 49. Jumps up a couple months later to 56. 56, almost 57 at the high of the year. It took a couple of months for it to drop to the low of the year, which is right around election time also, of 45. From there, she jumps back up to right around 55, drops back down to the 48, goes sideways. She's settling in at 49.75. Let's find out where we are with Verizon. 50 and 50-50. So that one, we're going to be stuck owning all that Verizon crap. Yeah, 20 contracts. So we lost money on Verizon, which is $500. Now let's see what we can save out of this mess. Okay. MasterCard. Now before I do this, let's take a look at where MasterCard is. MA. MasterCard is 112. Okay, what do we have for MasterCard? Now we could let MasterCard go. Let's do that. Let's let MasterCard go. You got 7 minutes left. That's good. Now we're gonna say we gotta look at BMY. Sorry. BMY. Now, BMY, we got the 56. Okay, so let's see what we can do with BMY. Alright, I'm just taking a good look at what I'm looking at, trying to figure out which of these trades that I can do, because I don't mind letting one of them expire. But we're at 55.94. Okay, I sold the 55.50s and I bought the 55 or the 56. So we want to make sure this thing stays close to the 56. Wow, because that's all right. Okay, that works. Got that one. BMY. Okay. CMSCA. Okay, that worked. Okay, who else we got? Monsanto. Okay, let's get rid of Monsanto. MON. 113. So we're looking at the 113, 114. We're at 177. 76. We're not going to make. I don't think we're going to make that last 25 cents within the last few minutes of the day. So let's get out of there. And MasterCard. Wait a second, Verizon. All right, Verizon, we're not going to look. I got 4 minutes. I can look at Verizon. Verizon, we're back looking at Verizon again. She's at 49.73. Yeah, she's way off. There's no sense even bothering with this one. There's no even break even with that. It was just like dead in the water on that one. But we can do something with MasterCard. So let's look at MA again. MA. What do you think? Okay, we're at 112.05, and if see 112.03, I don't know. Let's take our profit, get out of here. Not trying to wait and see what happens. Oh. Okay, that didn't work. You know what? I could just let it go and see what happens, you know, and try to figure out, because we bought the 111s and we sold the 112s. Okay, so as long as she stays above 112 by the end of the day, we're good to go. We got 3 minutes left. I don't know, you guys really want to hang out with me for the last 3 minutes to see what happens? Kind of like tongue, nail biting stuff. We're only looking to make profit and loss since open would be 560, but we made 950 for the day. Unfortunately, I don't get that whole 950 because I did have to buy it and then resell it. So I bought one and sold the other. So I don't get all that 950. My profit is limited. And look at this, 112.01. Now it's at 112. Well, if she stays above, I make it. If she stays below, all right. Let's see if we can try that again. Closing order. Let's go market. Let's go day. There we go. And I can take the chance. Bought it for 8 cents. So I took the chance, rolled the dice, because if she closes below 112, I mean, granted, it's 2 minutes left. If she closes below 112, I lose out on that position. And I don't want to lose out in that position, but I do have to close it out. Now, if I stayed above 112 and I just let it expire, yeah, look, here she goes above 112, and just let it expire, then I make that money automatically. I don't have to do anything about it. But we chose to take it and do the 8 cents. 8 cents is not a lot, but you can multiply that by 15. It costs us a couple $100. So we're out and we get the whole profit. So let's quickly look at what profit we just made off of MasterCard. Account statement. There we go. MA would be, let's do this alphabetically. Oops. Now, these are all the trades I made this year. So let's take a look at MA. Here's MA right here. Nice. See that? 750. Okay, well, there's 2 lines here. 750, 360. So what is it we're looking for? Okay. We're going to look at, oh, did you see that? I saw it drop to 190. Anyway, I saw the numbers flashed over the corner of my eye. Okay, you can't look at profit and loss for the day because that's not going to do us any good. It has to be profit and loss for the year to date, which is right there. And let's slide down and take a look at MasterCard. And there we go, 360. So you made 750 for the day. However, I don't get that. I could have made 3,000, but the only money I walk away with is the 360. Okay, you see that? Okay, look at this. We made money off of Macy's before. We made 630. Oh, wait a minute. That's in the So we made 630 in this count off of Macy's, and we're losing $8,000 on the other account in Macy's. See that right there? Macy's Now, this is just strictly options. Okay, so we buy the options and we sell it and we try to make the money. Now, where are we on the other account with Macy's? You see that? Macy's right here, 1,600 shares. We're down $7,000. Okay, so we're up 7.2% for the year. Don't really make me happy camper, but we're down $9,000 for this week in this position. Ugh, I hate that. Let's go back to where we were. Okay, these are all the trades that I made for the year so far, where we are. Okay, we're going to go profit year to date. See how many losses we've had. Wow, look at all the losses I've had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 losses. Okay, hey, I don't win them all. I never claimed to win them all. Okay. Ooh, look at that. I lost $100, $150 on Comcast. That was today. $180 on Monsanto. That was today. Verizon, I lost $535. That was today. STX lost that money today also. Wow. So this week was not a good week at all. Okay, so we're out 12. I got one break even. Oh, Dun & Bradstreet. Imagine that. But all the rest of these, check those out. Let's click this one more time to get a good idea. Okay, so I lost money on 12 companies, and look at all the ones I made money on. You know, I'm not going to bother counting them all the way down to here. And it keeps going and keeps going and keeps going, and boom, there we go with the losses. Okay, so I think I'm doing pretty good with my win-loss ratio, and we are at 33, almost 34% for year to date, which is not that bad. All right, so we're going to close up saying, everybody have a great day, have a great weekend. The market is closed. You saw the positions I went through. We're only carrying one order to the next week, and that's the short we have on TJX, because we're waiting for TJX to drop back down to 75. And who knows when it's going to do next. Right now, she's at 78 and going strong. Okay, so we held it for quite a while. Since when? When did we held this? Oh, since February 21st. So we got this position February 21st, and now we are a month later, and we still have it. We're trying to get rid of it. So catch us on Tuesday. Actually, catch us on Tuesday, where we go in and we buy all the new options for next week. All right, so this is James signing out from Dividend Stock Talk. And before I sign out, let me see if I have any questions first. I didn't have to actually go do anything today. All right, how you guys doing? No questions? All right. That works for me. Anyway, this is James signing out. And we are right here. And we are out of here for the day. Guys, have a great day, and we'll see you next time on Dividend Stock Talk. And hopefully your investments are looking almost as good as mine. Have a great day.